Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's update video, we've got so much to check out. It's actually insane. Today's update is finally another huge update because we've got two new horses available for purchase, and also the riding hall revamp was released today. The two new available horses are the highly anticipated dragon-themed magical horses in the Frisian model, and they also come with their own matching pets, which we're going to check out first. And after that, like I mentioned, we're also going to take a look at the revamped riding arena, and I'm quite excited because I did criticize the riding arena, at least the teaser picture, quite a bit, so I'm curious to see what it looks like in the game. Now with that being said, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into these brand new magical horses which are available over here in Moorland. Of course, Gary Goldtooth is in his usual location over here near Jasper's old farm, and he's brought us two new horses. Now these horses also have their own unique names, and I'm gonna try, okay? So this is Faramar. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's kind of hard for me to do. Remember, English isn't my first language, so these sounds aren't always the easiest to make. And this is Aldratch. I'm not really sure. Aldratch, I'm gonna say. That sounds the most logical. And these horses are 950 star coins each. Now, the colors you see over here are their magical colors, and they added this thing a few weeks ago. I don't think I mentioned it. I think I forgot. But over here, you can click on this button, and it'll toggle the magical horse's appearance to its natural coat. This is the natural coat. And you can click it again to turn it back into the magical coat. So this way, you can see both coats in game. You don't actually have to head over to the website to see the picture of the horse in its natural state, if I can say that. I do have to say though, I believe this is a flaxen chestnut Frisian. I love the marking on the head. I'm just not sure about the braids because, in case you don't know, you can't change the mane style on magical horses. So I'm not sure about the braids on the Frisians. I do prefer their longer mane. I mean, that's what they're known for. So I'm not sure about that. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing on this one as well, even though I do like this coat so much more. So I think I'm gonna go for Faramar. I really can't pronounce it. It's so hard to pronounce, I swear. I really like both of these horses' magical coats. I'm just a bigger fan of this one's more natural coat than the red one. So I think that for today, I'm gonna go for the green one. I'm just gonna call them the green and the red one. That may be easier. Although I did promise some friends on Nightstar that I would be buying the dragon horses with them today, I think I'll get this one on my alt, and then I'll get the green one in today's update video. Now before we go ahead and buy the horse, I also want to take a look at the matching pets, which are right over here, and they are mantas yet again. Now, just like with the previous mantas, these are 400 star coins, and they're so expensive, but also so beautiful. Personally, I don't see the point in paying 400 star coins for a flying pet because it's just not a horse, you know? I think it's a bit too expensive, so I'm not gonna get these, but they look really cool and detailed, especially this one for the green one. Look at those wings. To be honest, I don't really know why they chose the mantas as pets for these horses. I would have preferred something else, something more dragon themed, or maybe like a wolf or something, but they're just reusing the manta model, which I'm okay with because I don't really care about the flying pets anyway, but I know for some people who do, this might be a turn off. By the way, if you're noticing any lag spikes, for some reason my Fraps keeps messing up and my FPS drops to like 2, so I'm sorry if you notice that sometimes. Sometimes it happens when I'm midway through a sentence and I just want to finish it, so my apologies. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and buy the green one right now. I still need to think of a name though. I don't really know what I'm gonna call it yet. By the way, just like with every single other magical horse, these two also have their own backstory, which you can find on the website. So for the green one, that is, the green embodies prosperity and life thriving after disaster, like the fertile soil and new islands formed in the wake of volcanic eruption. They also represent the precious minerals and jewels born of fire. This is a proud beast who requires hard work and patience, but if you rise to the challenge and persist, you will be rewarded with a trusted and devoted friend. And for the red one, it says, the red is the embodiment of nature's destructive but necessary forces, such as volcanic eruptions. Again, that same reference. To see the crimson scales on Aldratch is a warning of oncoming disaster, but you will grow stronger if you can pass through the fire. They are passionate, as difficult to control as a volcano, but the rider who perseveres, oh my god, I can't read, will be richly rewarded with a lifelong companion and a new inner strength. So I do kind of really like that. I always like it when SSO has like a backstory to a horse. That makes the horse a bit more interesting, you know? So I really want to do something, but I don't know if it's going to be cool or like original at all. I want to name this one Jewel, and then later on when I'm buying the red one with my friends, I kind of want to name that one something with volcano or fire, just because that's in their description as well, and I kind of like that. The name will also remind me of their story, so I'm gonna name this one Jewel. I think it's pretty cool. I like these one-part names nowadays, like so much. So we're gonna go ahead and click on OK, buy this horse, then we're gonna check it out, and then it's time for the updated riding arena. So here we are in my home stable, and also before I get comments about this, in case you're wondering for how long these horses are staying, they're staying until September 1st, which is 3 whole entire weeks. Now I also do want to mention these horses do have a special movement as well. It's the same as the Frisians, it's the canter pirouette, which I'll show you in a second. I think it's really cool on these horses. And oh, look at how gorgeous this horse is. It's so majestic, so powerful. I really like that about it. Now, an outfit on this horse is gonna be a real challenge. Oh my goodness, how in the world am I gonna do that? In my opinion, whenever you have a coat like this one, which is a bit more difficult in my opinion, it's always good to go neutral. In here we have white, black, brown, and beige, and honestly, I think it looks quite nice both on the magical coat as well as the natural coat. Look at this. And to be honest, the braids aren't that bad, but I still do prefer the long mane. I wish we could see these horses with the long mane. I think I would be so in love. Also with the flaxen chestnut. Now let's go ahead and turn this horse back into its magical coat, and then now we're gonna head out to the riding arena because, like I told you before, like 10 million times, they have finally revamped the riding arena, and there's a bunch of new options there, a bunch of new features, and I'm super excited to show it all to you because there is a lot. Okay, we are in the trailer. I'm very curious to see what it looks like. I'm kind of scared as well. Oh my god, the glass is actually see-through! That's the first thing I'm noticing, and that makes me so happy. Oh my god. To be honest, the white isn't that bad, and I'm so happy the glass is see-through because I was so scared about that. I do think it's gonna need some getting used to because the previous one was all wood, and this one is, you know, stone and wood combined. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Okay, the inside is beautiful. Yes, I love this. The updated sand, the roof is beautiful with all the lights up there. I love it. This looks like an actual real life, really big, expensive, bougie riding arena, and to be honest, I'm loving it. Now, as for the other side of the riding arena, we have the Dressage Hall, and I'm curious to see that one too. So over here, we have a fence gate that opens up to the riding arena, and it separates the stand and the riding arena, and they've literally updated everything, including the floor, which is a very sad thing for all of my dressage lovers out there. On the website, it still says that the lined floor and lettered sections are still there to help you with your placement and routines, but the floor, I don't think it's the same, at least not exactly, but I could possibly be wrong on that, so please go ahead and correct me in the comments if I am. I'm just not sure. Now, something you may remember from Moorland are these props over here. This is new. In the Dressage Hall, you have pre-placed props, and you have 3 options to choose from. You can reset it so you have the riding arena without any props. A is this setup with all these poles. I'm sorry, I forgot their name for a second. Then we have some cones as well, and then C is this, which you may recognize from the Orvik Stables open house, and this is very nice for competitions. I really like this. And if you're thinking that that was all, I'm gonna have to tell you that you're wrong, because there's so much more to do in this riding arena. SSO has truly added a ton. They didn't just revamp the look of it, but they added a bunch of stuff. So over here on this front table, you both have options for music, as well as more camera angles, which there's 4 different camera angles here. They all are, and I can't wait to see these used in some dressage routines on YouTube. Now, I'm not sure if I can get behind here with my horse. I think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, so this table I believe is like the feeding table thingy. In case you need to feed your horse, you can buy stuff over here, and you also can outside of the riding arena. And then over here in the corner, I'm pretty sure this is where you can access your storage. So here you can dress up whichever way you want in the riding arena itself. You don't have to go back to your home stable in case you still want to change. Now over here in the back, there is something else, and I really want to show you this. If you click over here, oh, of course, I totally forgot you cannot change the hairstyle on this horse, but if you are on any other horse that is not a magical horse, you can come here and change the hairstyle as you would in a normal horse stylist or main stylist for 25 star coins, I believe it is, in case you need some braids for your dressage routine. Now lastly, something you can also do now is dance in the bleachers, dance in the stands, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Over here we have the dance button, so if we just move forward a bit, we can dance while someone is doing their routine or doing the whole show thing. And those are all of the new features. I do have to say there's a ton of new features. SSO didn't just update the inside and the outside, they also added a bunch of very useful features, and to be honest, I am loving the new riding arena. Even though I'm a bigger fan of the wooden look than this one, it's okay because it still gives me that rich vibe, and I do kind of enjoy that as well. In case you're wondering about the races in the jumping part of the riding arena, those jumps, the arrangements and everything are still the exact same, so nothing has really changed there. But to be honest, this, in my opinion, is an example of the perfect update. On one hand, we have 2 new horses, which I think is plenty, but for those who can't really afford the horses, we still have this over here, a revamped riding arena, or something new we can check out, which I think is really, really cool. So today's update was awesome. I'm really happy with this, and I'm also very excited to see what you guys are thinking of these new horses as well as the revamped riding arena. Let me know down below in the comments. I would love to read your feedback as well. And I'm pretty sure that was everything we needed to discuss in today's video. Now with that being said, I still want to mention the teaser for next week, which is all about horses of Jorvik. On the website it says, coming next week, Guillermo Gadea returns with another race for horses of Jorvik. And of course, every single race for horses of Jorvik is dedicated to a certain breed, and I'm curious to see which breed will be featured next week. But yeah, that's what's on the menu for next week's update. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you would like to see more of my content, all you have to do is subscribe down below, as well as turn on those notifications to make sure you'll never miss out on anything I post over here. And again, with that being said, I hope you'll have an amazing rest of your week. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you again in a new random video on Saturday. Bye guys!